MAGEARNA is creepy first and way too powerful second. While legal in Generation 7, it got banned in Gen 8 after it got the move Draining Kiss. And it's no surprise now that with Terra, it's going to stay banned.
Goes for a Hyperspace Fury. I think this is a chance for me to just like set up a substitute. Now, this is why MAGEARNA is getting tested. I mean, I basically just led this thing. Hopefully this dude's dumb and doesn't realize this is Zoroark, and we can like maybe mess around a little bit more on him. Exactly like I called, baby. I'm calling these things like it's nothing to get early KO. Perfect. Just leading off the match with a hit. That's nice.
Okay, we gotta do some housekeeping before we get into like the meat and potatoes of this video. So I know a lot of you playing Gen 9 competitive haven't played before, but those of us who have, like, this is the most fun part of like the generation to me, is when like DLC comes out, the meta is twisting and it's turning and it's changing a lot. I find this stuff really exciting. So we already saw Regieleki's banned. That's housekeeping number one, all right? Regieleki's banned at the point that this video was made, and I didn't get to play with it. So if you have replays, please send them my way, because I didn't even get to see what it looks like playing with Regieleki, much less do it, and I really wanted to. That looks like it would have been so much fun. Number two, MAGEARNA did get banned, but I did get replays of that. I have videos of that, and that's what we're watching today, is you're gonna see, you know, the videos that I actually took because I wanted to make a MAGEARNA video. And I'm gonna be with Sneasler and Hisuian Zoroark, and we're gonna do illusion stuff, and that's gonna be a ton of fun. But really, it's about MAGEARNA because I am winning games I absolutely have no business winning. No business whatsoever. I'm not good at Pokemon, I just have fun, but I'm gonna win games, and that's what you're gonna see, is me win stupid games today. So please enjoy that. As you can tell by the thumbnail of this video, we're gonna be using MAGEARNA, but we're also using Sneasler, Zoroark, Zamazenta, Chien-Pao, who just got unbanned from Ubers and is back in OU, as well as the Hisuian Lilligant. There's no real team synergy on this team, it's just a kind of good stuff. There's lots of new toys to play with. And you don't know who's gonna get banned, especially with MAGEARNA getting looked at so closely. I'm just trying to use as much good stuff as I can at once before things really become a problem. And looking at this team, I kind of just want to like, We're going to lead Lilligant, try and get like a nice setup going. And we're going to put Chien-Pao in the back for the Hisuian Zoroark to mimic. Yeah, see, this is what I was expecting. So maybe we could try and put to sleep the Glamora. And then we're looking at a decently sweepable team. I guess the Typhlosion and the Zapdos would really like to... I'd really like to remove them before going for a Lilligant sweep. This team, it sort of struggles with a lot of like close comp. Ooh, he got me good. Oh shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start boosting, try and get my stored power boost just going absolutely crazy to start. Get some KOs in here. Stored power, KOs. Now he's probably got something to remove these boosts, but I don't see anything that's like unaware. I don't see anything might be like Focus Sash Haze, except for like the Gastrodon. But I think we KO Gastrodon at this point, especially if I go like Thera Psychic. This might just be an early sweep if we're feeling lucky. Alright, so he's got the Typhlosion, the Ghost typing. We're gonna go for the stored power. Infernal Parade is faster, which means it's a Scarf Typhlosion. And we actually both crit on that turn. Now, this is why MAGEARNA is getting tested. I mean, I basically just led this thing. We lost our Lilligant, went into the MAGEARNA right away, and now we're boosting. Stored power gets 20 extra base power for every stat boost I have. Calm Mind gives it 40, Shift Gear gives it 60, and every time I get a KO, it gets another 20. And so stored power is now at 160 base power, just KOing everything. Ursaluna, with a massive HP stat, gets KO'd. He's pretty much got nothing. Look, yeah, there we go. 5-0 sweep. MAGEARNA is busted. You're going to see that as a trend today. It's getting most, if not all of my wins. Like, I could misplay super hard, and MAGEARNA can still just come through and win the game for me. We're going to lead the Sneasler and just try and get, like, damage down. Right? We want status. I want to like poison and do this and that. Hopefully through contact moves we'll be able to spam
things like Hex from our Hisuian Zoroark pretty quickly. Yep, and we got the Dragapult KO'd very quickly with a Hex from Hisuian Zoroark. Hopefully this dude's dumb and doesn't realize this is Zoroark, and we can like maybe mess around a little bit more on him. But, you know, we'll see how he ends up playing it out. We are a special attacker. We could go into our a Zamazenta of our own. I think my Zamazenta might even beat his. Actually, I kind of just like MAGEARNA in this situation, because MAGEARNA is overpowered and is great in every single situation, right? I think he resists the steel type attacks, now neutral to the steel and neutral to the fighting, but it's just a great Pokemon. I don't know, we haven't really designed this Pokemon to be like counter to any good meta right now. He's going for the Iron Defense boost. Okay. We're gonna go for the Shift Gear boosts. And that'll give us an 80 base power move that's super effective, and maybe we could just start hitting him with that. He goes for the Body Press and crits! Man, I don't know if that's KOing without that crit. That's pretty special right there, if you ask me. I'm at 309, he's at 412. I'm gonna go for the Chien Pao again, and then sort of trick specs onto him. So this is actually my Hisuian Zoroark. Hopefully he tries to Body Press into me, because, you know, quad weak, and I can just trick him. But he's faster, son of a bitch. Now he's like DCing. Oh, you think you smart, huh? You're just like unplugging your router because you're getting worried? Alright, I'll just go into a Zamazenta of my own, I guess. Gosh, this thing is just kind of beating me down right now. This is the first game I've seen Hoopa Unbound actually getting used. I've pretty publicly made the statement that that's kind of a noob trap. I think it looks good on paper with those crazy attack stats, but it has no speed, no bulk. You don't need tons of special and tons of physical attack. And I think I really like the matchup of Chien Pao just early on, just dropping like Icicle Crashes or Ice Spinners. And so we're gonna do that. And then we are gonna, with MAGEARNA in the back pretending, so our Hisuian Zoroark pretends to be it. See, I just want to Ice Spinner into this Ursaluna. I think just get tons and tons of damage down on it right away. So, get early KO, perfect. Just leading off the match with a hit, that's nice. He goes into the Hoopa Unbound. I'm just gonna go for a Crunch. He's got a Sash. Oh, it's the Zoroark. Is he Flamethrower? Yeah, he goes for the Flamethrower here. I think we just want to go into the Sneasler and just U-turn out on whoever he goes into, or like get a free KO this way. I think that's the move. Or I could Dire Claw into whoever he wants, unless he goes like Corviknight. But I don't think Corviknight's a great Sneasler switch-in. Okay, nice. I was really hoping he was going to give us the Rotom Wash there. So he does end up going into the Corviknight. We're just going to U-turn out on that. Not getting like any sort of Dire Claw statuses anytime I've used it, which is a little bit disappointing if I'm being totally honest. But now that we've removed, what was that? Zoroark? Okay, I guess that doesn't matter. What I'm looking for is the chance to like put things to sleep and Victory Dance, really. So he's gonna Dire Claw. That would have killed us if we were a grass type, but instead we end up putting him to sleep. And I get to click my Victory Dance here. So shout out to Terra for letting us survive that. I'm gonna go for my Victory Dance. We're gonna go for 2 of them. Hopefully he doesn't wake up. He does wake up. He goes for a Swords Dance of his own. Let me double check the weaknesses of that typing, because it's just not a common one to see. Slash weak Sneasler. And we have a resistance to grass and fighting, so we just gotta pick the more damaging one, which for us is our Bullet Seed. We're doing 21% for, if we can get a 5th hit. Oh my gosh, hangs on with 1% right at the very end. Looks like a great opportunity for us to go into the Hisuian Zoroark, who's pretending to be a MAGEARNA. Hopefully he's gonna click Acrobatics or Close Combat into us, which we are gonna be immune to. And that's going to let us click Grass Knot? Hex. I think Hex is our best play here. Nope, just get the KO. He goes into the Hoopa. I'm going to Hex that again. I don't really see too much value here. Yeah, look at that. Goes for a Hyperspace Fury. I think this is a chance for me to just like set up a substitute. Ooh, wait, doesn't that move like hit through defense boost or something like that? Let me double check that. /DT Hyperspace Fury. All right, see, I thought he might go into the Rotom, which is why I subbed up. And the Hyperspace Fury hits through Protect and lowers the opponent's Spadef. So now is our chance to get up this Iron defense. And now he can't like Will-O-Wisp us or anything like that. We are faster, so I'm going to sub up again. Just in case he has, you know, Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave, that sort of thing. I want to try and catch that for a free turn. But I think this Body Press is definitely 2-hit KOing at this point. Because we have a 1,000 defense stat. And as most of you watching know, Body Press goes off of your defensive stat. So hopefully this guy can make up his mind too. Hopefully this guy can make up his mind soon, because I don't want to wait here forever. See, exactly. He goes for the Thunder Wave exactly like I called, baby. I'm calling these things like it's nothing to me. And now I can just rip that Body Press and get a KO. Oh my gosh. That was sick. This thing is really busted. Really, really busted. Some people think it's going to get banned before the MAGEARNA, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's as big of an issue. We're going to go for another Body Press. I think this is a wrap for my opponent here today. Zamazenta with the Iron Defense Body Press is just crazy amount of output. Putting in tons of work every game, almost as much as the MAGEARNA and the Sneasler, but I think just lagging behind the two. And then we get another forfeit today. All right, GG's. Subscribe for more.